That's a really nice one.
Nice and juicy. Alright, so let me start with this. So this is for the meninges. Okay, you guys recording? Everything's good? Okay, back in time? Alright. So this is durometer. Technically it's part of the, it's from the vertebrae, but it's the same material. So the hard outer portion is durometer. The part that's right on top of the brain, you can see the little connective tissue that kind of moves around. You see a little connective tissue that moves around? Okay, that's the pia-mater. It's a little thin layer, and then in between the durometer and the pia-mater is the arachnoid space, and that's the space that looks like a spider web, so hence the name arachnoid space. So those are meninges. The durometer, the arachnoid process, the arachnoid space is right in between, and the pia-mater is right on top of the brain.
So what do you do for pictures? Because we have the arachnoid space pictures.
You can probably, I don't know.
Show the in between.
Yeah, okay. Just kind of, or on the bottom note, right in between those two.
Okay.
So, because you can't really see the arachnoid space.
Yeah.
As soon as you peel this off, you break it. You break the arachnoid space off. So, okay, so right down the center, this little thing that breaks the brain in two halves, that's the longitudinal fissure. I can't say that word. And then these little grooves, the little grooves, those are the sulci. And then the little mountains or the little ridges, those are the gyri. So sulci.
They're on our list.
Yeah,
yes, they are.
In the brain? Like the fifth word on the brain? On the left side?
Other side.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Alright, so sulci, gyri, and then, let's see, and then the cortex, the medulla, it's actually backwards. The medulla is the white matter, and the cortex is the gray matter. So think of it, the medulla is an M, you flip it upside down, it's a W. So,
white matter.
Yeah, white matter, and then the cortex is the C, the G kind of curves like a C, so you can associate those two letters.
And that's on the cerebellum, or?
That's actually part of the brain. So the cortex, it's the white matter, so it'll be more on the inside. When I cut it open, you'll see the difference. I'll show you guys the difference. Okay, so these two right here, these things that pop out, those are the optic nerves, and I think those are your cranial nerves number 2. And then right where they meet, that's the optic chiasm. So cranial nerves, optic chiasm.
Cranial nerves or optic nerves?
Cranial nerves, or thank you, optic nerves, which are your cranial nerves number 2. So optic nerves, and then optic chiasm. Thank you. That's and
you said it right the first time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you guys get
So
it.
the chiasm is where the optic meet.
So think of chiasm. I think it means like chamber or something like that, or crossing.
Yeah.
So
I think chasm is like.
I think it means
anatomy, not vocabulary.
Either crossing or chamber. It's one of the two.
Olfactory bulb.
And then olfactory bulbs are these two right up front. So olfactory bulbs. Cerebellum. So cerebellum actually coordinates motor skills. Cerebrum is when you think, this is what you use. Think of, I think of like, in X-Men he uses the machine Cerebro. So when he's thinking, the Cerebro. See? I knew it would work. Alright, so then the brainstem. So this is all part of the brainstem. This is the midbrain. This little section right here, considered the midbrain. The brainstem is all this. So the top part of the brainstem is the pons. So this thing that kind of bulges out. Pons. Right under the pons is the medulla. And then the extension of the medulla are the pyramids. So pons, medulla, pyramids. And pyramids is basically, they look like a little triangle.
Okay.
So right there, a little triangle. And they're, I mean, I would just remember them, pons, medulla, pyramids. You know, they're not going to move, so. And then what else?
Pin might though.
Yeah, pons. If I have it like about here, what would you say?
Right there,
Medulla, right? And if I have it here, if I have it here, here, medulla. Yeah. Those are kind of easy, so it's not too bad.
The midbrain, is there another name for the midbrain? Because I'm confused. Can you go over that? It's pons, medulla.
Pons, medulla, pyramids.
Pyramid. Okay.
Midbrain is just this section right here.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, this little section right here is basically the middle of the brain. And then I guess if you want to, you can think of the diencephalon as part of the midbrain. Okay. That's all the organs that are on the inside. Okay. And then this little hole right here, that's the infundibulum, and that's what connects the pituitary gland to the hypothalamus. So that little hole right there.
Oh, okay.
So the pituitary gland would sit right on top of here, and it would have a little channel. So this is a little channel that connects the hypothalamus to the pituitary gland. So when you produce hormones, that's what connects the hypothalamus and all that stuff. What else? And that is it for the outside stuff. Now I need you guys to cut down the center, and I'll show you guys the inside stuff.
Okay.
Scalpel, scissors.